I had to stop at Beaver Island for a quick emergency medication pickup for my migraines, and I came across this beautiful tag. I approached the captain, asked him if he would do a quick interview and show us the tag. He graciously agreed, so I'm very excited to get the walkthrough. Right, good morning. So this is the Captain Matt and one of his crew. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. It's just, I'm sorry. Dan. Dan. Okay, nice to meet you. So Matt, I kind of approached you yesterday out of the blue. If you could tell us a little bit about the history of the boat.
This boat, it was built in 1944 during World War II. It saw service in the war in England. And from there, it was transferred to the Army Corps of Engineers till 1999. And then it was stationed in Sturgeon Bay from a private company that used it for ship docking service. And Fogg Towing and Marine purchased it in 2000. And we've totally refurbished it and have been using it hauling freight and trade to and from Beaver Island from Charlevoix.
Yeah, this is great. This is really fascinating. So how much time did it take to restore the boat? I mean, I think that had to be a tremendous project.
We've been constantly working on it, but it took about 2 years.
Okay, all right, not that long. I would think it would be even more. So, would you be willing to give us a tour of the boat and talk a little bit about it?
Tour.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna hop aboard. Permission to enter.
Come on aboard.
All right, thank you. All right, so we get into the engine room. These are some of the cylinders, I guess.
Yeah, these are the cylinders. It's a straight 8-cylinder Enterprise diesel.
Okay, and how many horsepower?
800 horsepower.
800 horsepower. That compares to mine 54.
Yeah. It weighs about 50 tons. It's a low-speed diesel.
Okay. So what's the fastest this boat can move?
It does about 10 knots.
10 knots, okay. And how much load can you tow?
It'll push ships, 1,000-foot freighters, barges. It's not limited to anything.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right. So now we're going down to the engine room, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, here she is. I'm presuming that's a generator, right?
Yes, these are 2 generators.
Okay.
The main engine. This is probably one of the last one of these that are running in the world, I would imagine, or near.
So if you needed service, do you guys do everything yourself and spare parts and stuff like that?
Yes.
So is the manufacturer still in England, existing? No. No, it's all gone. Yeah, I would figure. But this is really fascinating. Definitely much nicer engine room than mine. You know, for me, when I go to the engine room, it's a boat yoga. I have to fold 3 times, and
Yes.
this is very cool. Okay, so is the entire engine now operated from the cockpit, or okay,
Yeah,
from
it's
the
operated
cockpit?
from the pilot house, but you can
From the pilot
operate
house,
it
yeah.
remotely down here as well.
Okay, so it's no longer you don't give a command down to the engine room and.
No.
Okay. These are the old days how it looked on
Yeah.
the movies.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, very cool. And what's the capacity? There's oil tank I see, but what's the capacity of diesel for this?
It'll hold about 16,000 gallons of diesel.
16,000 gallons of diesel. Okay, that's pretty neat. Very, very, very cool. And everything is so neatly painted, clean, ship shape.
Oh, yes.
And these are.
That's fire suppression.
Fire suppression, okay. Yeah. So this, I'm assuming, halon or some type of gas.
CO2.
Oh, CO2. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So better know what is down below when
Right.
it deploys. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Gonna walk up now to the galley. And there's Dan at work, actually. That's why it's so clean. All right. So we're gonna go outside. All right, here's the galley. Very nice big fridge, 4-door fridge. All right, this looks very comfy to actually do some food. Very neat. So what's the total crew?
It depends on the duration, but usually there's about 5 of us.
Okay, now we're going to the pilot house. We can see a lighthouse in the distance. All right, now we're gonna go to the pilot house. There's a big bell. Nice wheel. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. Okay, very cool. This is beautiful. So, I forget the name of those. I know they compensate for compass correction, right? And then they have to be from time to time demagnetized or degassed, I guess.
We've had the compass spawn on here, so the compass is very accurate. Those are used to correct the deviation in the compass.
Right. I love the rudder angle indicator. That's pretty nice. So you spend a lot of time over here, right?
Yes.
So at night, you know, I actually, I don't know if there was you, but when I was sailing, I saw a tug passing by, which was maybe, it was about 3 days ago. It was towing something. I don't know if it was you, early in the morning.
It's
It was
possible.
like 4 o'clock, yeah. So, so how hard is it to operate at night? It's no different than any other boat, right?
It's not hard
Right.
at all.
And you have a Furno equipment, so I'm assuming you have a radar as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
2 radars,
2 radars.
GPS.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yep.
These are just all the electrical system, right? Some boat control.
Yes.
All right, very cool. Well, this is fantastic. Matt, I really appreciate your time and giving
No problem.
a quick tour of the boat. You know, when I saw that as I was walking, I thought it's just such a beautiful boat. And a quick little funny story. So the guys, as I was walking in, you sound the horn. And the guys were, oh yeah, he did it just for you. But you were waving to somebody outside on the other side. So you did it for somebody. It wasn't me, but it was pretty cool. It was great sound to it. All right, Matt. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I know you're busy, so really appreciate your time and willingness to talk and tell us a little bit about the boat. The history of the boat is fascinating, especially this from England. Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yep.
All right, take care, Matt.
See you later.
Okay, I just pulled Clyde W. Fogg on AIS. Just wanna see when Matt will be leaving. Right now it shows that the boat is moving, but he's still at the dock.